Guys, welcome back to One Pretty Little Box. I am going to adjust you a bit. How about that? I didn't realize you were so low. Alright, perfect. Hey, let's talk traditions today. And this is kind of almost a one-take show. I might include something at the end. I was singing to Shelby Girl there a second ago. Of course, she's going to jump up here and mess with the cat. Anywho, let's talk traditions. I know every family has different traditions, and it's kind of fun to share those little things. So I thought I would share some of ours and how they have evolved through the years. I grew up in a home where we always did Christmas gifts and that kind of thing on Christmas Day. Christmas Eve was spent getting ready, maybe visiting family, watching movies, going looking at Christmas lights, that kind of thing. And then Christmas Day was always gifts. Breakfast in the morning and opening gifts, and then kind of a casual, fun day. It wasn't anything extravagant, fancy. Sheila, girl's just gonna watch from behind. Good girl. My husband's family always did Christmas together as a family on Christmas Eve. Now, mind you, he is the youngest of three. I was the youngest of three, but there was 9 years difference between me and my brother, and then there was 4 years difference between me and my sister. Maybe it was 5. I don't know. But she lived with my stepdad, with my dad and my stepmom, and me and my brother were with my mom and my stepdad. So we didn't get to really see a lot of each other on Christmas, which was very, very sad. I have one Christmas memory with my sister, and I love that. I will hold on to that forever. But his family would all gather and conjure on Christmas Eve and have a big dinner, and then Christmas Day, and they would open gifts, and then Christmas Day they would open Santa stuff, you know, and that was that. But they did all their big stuff on Christmas Eve. So when we came together, we would do his side of the family on Christmas Eve and my side of the family on Christmas Day, which was great. Got to have the experience both traditions and both just festivities, and it was pretty awesome. Then we began having children, which not a lot changed. It's just how we did things changed a little bit. Shelby girl, oh my gosh, I told you guys, just ignore them. Hold on. Maybe that stopped it. Leave that kitty cat alone. Oh gosh. has she whacked him in the face with her tail. So it was kind of nice. So when we had kids, we still did the same thing. Well, you know, our first one, we did a lot. She was always on the go because I worked a lot. She went to daycare, and stop that. And we just went with her a lot. Usually your first one kind of just, I don't know. The world didn't stop, right? Oh man, I was gonna throw that. And so we kind of did the same thing. You know, Christmas Eve was his family. Christmas morning would be with us, and then we would rush and go to my parents' house by lunchtime and have Christmas again, and then come home and just drop. Then I had the twins, and our first Christmas, their first Christmas, they were 6 months old. And I remember we did the same thing we've always done and went to my mom's. That was the year that we lost my grandmother, my stepdad's mom. So it was our first Christmas without Nanny, but Papa was there, and Papa got to play with the boys, and I remember that Christmas very, very vividly. But that was the last Christmas that we did, and that we kept traditions the same. The following year, we still did Christmas Eve with his family, and then Christmas Day, everybody came to my house, or our house. My husband hates it when I say my house, even though I don't mean mine, I just mean ours. They came our way because it was just easier, and the kids, it's so hard when your kids are little to pull your kids away from their toys and go somewhere else and then come back. I don't know, it was so much easier. And they were able to travel easier. Of course, you know, it just worked out for the best. And we did that. Oh my goodness. The boys, they're 16. We still do that. The only difference that has changed is when my mother-in-law passed away, I think that first Christmas Eve, it was maybe, we might not have even gathered then. I think we might have, and that was the last time we really all got together. It's just different. You know, we had also lost one of Joel's sisters, and then his mom just within the next within 2 years. So it's pretty tough on him, because now, as far as his immediate family, all he has left is one sister, and it's just tough because when he just remembers missing his dad and missing his mom and missing his other sister, so it's kind of a little difficult time for him. But as far as our kids, you know, Christmas Eve, we still went and looked at Christmas lights. But I think for a long time we moved it from Christmas Eve to like a day before. The Christmas Eve before we moved in our house, we looked at Christmas lights on Christmas Eve. The twins still believed, and I actually pulled in the driveway of our house because we were signing papers within a week. 2 weeks, maybe it was 2 weeks from that time, and the kids really still had no clue. Kristen did. I kind of clued her in a little bit. She was older, needed a little time to process things. So she knew, and so when I drove up in the driveway, we had made a joke about how that house looked very dark and needed a family, and the kids just thought I was nuts until we moved. But anyway, still looked at Christmas lights. I think last year was one of the first years we did not go look at Christmas lights. We usually save it for Christmas Eve because that's something we just did. Sometimes a couple days before, because a lot of people are out Christmas Eve, they don't have their lights on, so it's a little harder to see. But this is the first year that traditions are changing again. And that is in the simple fact that this year we are going to my parents' house on Christmas Eve. It's a little difficult for them to travel this year. They tried for Thanksgiving and it was very uncomfortable. And so we are going to them for a little bit on Christmas Eve. And then we are coming home. And then if you guys might not know if you're new to my channel, but I have a 19-year-old daughter who moved out on her own, and so I have one less kid in my house on Christmas, which is really weird. But her and her boyfriend are coming Christmas Day, and so we have an extra kid, I guess you could say. They're just gonna come visit and eat and open gifts, and it starts new traditions in our home, and that's how it is. You know, the twins will be seniors this next year, and so it's time for us to start revamping our traditions to fit our family's needs, and that's exactly what we are doing this year. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Is sometimes it's so hard to walk away from family traditions because that's what it's always been, but sometimes changing them is the best thing you could possibly do because it opens other opportunities. Like, this is the first Christmas since my husband and I have been together that on Christmas Day it'll just be him and I and our kids. That's it. That's it. And I'm kind of excited about that because it's something new. And I don't have that big, oh my goodness, let me make sure every cobweb's out of the corners or any, you know, because it's just my family. And clean house, and they accept our home for what it is. And I don't feel like I have to make it super duper presentable for somebody else. And it's kind of exciting. And of course, I guess I could always be that way in my mind, but I'll never be that way when I know I have company coming. I try to keep our house company ready all the time, so if someone drops in, I'm not completely embarrassed, but there are some times I need to mop the floors or I have little cobwebs because we have daddy long legs all over the place all the time. So, and we have 12-foot ceilings that are not the easiest for a 5'2" person to clean. Awesome, huh? All right, guys, those are my traditions. Oh, and let's you know, let's talk food. I always make fudge, chocolate fudge, peanut butter fudge. This year I'm throwing in Buckeyes. Cookies. Always have cookies for Santa. Trash. Chex Mix. Oh, thank you. I need to add some more M&Ms to my grocery thing. We bake a ham, and I usually lay out stuff for sandwiches. Little special deli rolls and tomatoes, lettuce, onions, chips, dip, veggie tray. It's pretty much a kind of self-serve holiday. And I lay it all out there and we eat on it, and we have leftovers for dinner, excuse me, and now we yawn. I'll hold it back. Then we also have leftovers the next day, which is nice because usually the day after Christmas is just like, I honestly will probably undecorate the day after Christmas. That's usually what I try to do. I need to figure out what my work schedule is to see what time allows. I may wait till the weekend to do that. But that is that. So I'm going to jump into today's giveaway. And the other day, this is the next to last one, you guys. That means that we have one more giveaway left after today. Oh, that's nice. One more, not that that's nice that I only have one more left. I figured something out with this lip pencil. We have one more giveaway, and that's tomorrow. Today, you're actually getting 2 videos in one day because yesterday's video took forever to process and I was tired and I went to bed. So you got it on Tuesday morning instead of Monday evening. And you're going to get this video Tuesday evening. So that's 2 videos. That's 2 giveaways. Yesterday was the Jordan syrup trio. Go check out that video if you're interested. And today, of course, I'm fixing to show you. Both of those are going to end on, I said the 20th, Thursday, at midnight Central Standard Time. I will announce the winners on Friday. I am excited. I'm just excited. Let's talk. All right, you guys know I told you the other day with the selfie light that I love e.l.f. eyes, lips, face makeup. It's not my sole makeup that I use, but I use a lot of the products, especially the eyeliners. I love the liquid eyeliner. It's the best eyeliner I have found. It does not make a mess, and it's easy to apply, and it's pretty dang spanking great. I also have found this metallic lip crayon. That's what I have on my lips today. It is this color on my lips. On camera, it's coming across like a red, but it's not. It's like a deep pink, not even a burgundy. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's a beautiful color, especially for this time of year. I may have to stick on my glasses to tell you the color, but I don't think so. It's actually, hold on. Okay, it's Radiant Rouge is the color. So I have one of these for you, as well as a silky eyeshadow trio in beautiful brown. I'm sorry, brown beauties. It comes packaged like this. I tend to wear a lot of browns. I learned a long time ago that it helps bring out your blues a little bit more. I will wear other colors, but I always fall back to brown because it just tends to look the best on me. If you guys remember, I told you that I was sharing products and things that I love. That's what I'm giving away. So today's winner will get this eye palette and this metallic lip crayon. That will be yours. All you gotta do is sub to this channel, comment below, and comments will count all the way through midnight of December the 20th. That's 3 days. I try to give you guys 3 days. So, yes. All right. I am actually going to go to work. I did not expect this video to be this long. I would love to know some of your traditions. What is something you always do at Christmas time? Or if you were like me and in a season where your traditions are changing, how are you doing with that? Is it fun? Is it exciting? Are you dreading it? Are you worried? What changes are you making? I'd love to know. Just chat down below. I'm gonna go. At the end of this video, you may see me singing to the dog. Just have a little mercy. I was singing Silent Night to her earlier and before I got ready for the day, and she was almost asleep. And then one of the twins came in, so I think that's her favorite song. You like Silent Night? You can go outside and go potty before Mom goes bye-bye. Go outside. Come on, let's go. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye. Holy infant, so tender and mild, Shelby Carol, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. You like that song? You want me to sing more? Want to sing more? Want me to start over? I'm just gonna save this video. We might share it, I don't know. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Is that your favorite Christmas song, Shelby Carol? Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty.